Welcome back to Uruk 2500 BCE, the election. I'm your host, Babylon. In our last episode, we covered the many different controversies surrounding both candidates. From Gilgamesh's harassment allegations to Enkidu's public nudity issues, both candidates have their flaws. In this episode, we start by covering a portion of the debate between the Stone and Power Party's candidate, Gilgamesh, and the Earth Party's candidate, Enkidu.
Good evening, gentlemen. Today we debate the issues facing Uruk and the issues you face individually. Let's get into it. If you win office, what would your main policy priorities be for Uruk? Candidate Enkidu, I'll let you speak first.
Yeah, man, we should get more green spaces, into the city. If the land dies, the people kind of die with it. Let the people live their lives, before the government was.
Our city is out of control. I believe in a strong government that will stand up to those who oppose Uruk's strength.
Okay, on that note, candidate Gilgamesh, your opponent has often suggested that your infrastructure projects, specifically the wall, place too much of a burden on tax-paying Uruk citizens. See this clip right here.
Yeah, this wall is nice and all, but why don't we invest more into safety mechanisms that protect the people of this city from tyrants like Gilgamesh? He invested so much in this wall, likely just to preserve his own name.
How do you justify the required labor and resources needed to build and maintain this wall?
The walls are not a burden, they are a promise of strength and power. Any citizen of Uruk who loves their city would happily lend resources to build this wall.
I see. Candidate Enkidu, what does it mean to you to be a citizen of Uruk?
I think it's not being a citizen that's most important, it's how we act as citizens, because we should be compassionate and kind to one another, because we don't always need the government to do what we can just do for each other.
Okay, what would you want your legacy as a leader to be? Candidate Enkidu, and then we will finish with candidate Gilgamesh before these ads.
Legacy, I think, isn't carved into stone or monuments. It's carved into the lives that we protect. If I go out, I want to be remembered for the lives that I've saved, the vulnerable that I've helped, and to remind even the mighty that they too must answer for their choices. If I go out without pursuing such a worthy cause for the people of Uruk, I think I'd be more hurt by that than by death itself.
As a leader, I was for a very long time concerned with my own legacy, my own longevity, but ultimately what I realized is I want my city, Uruk, to have that longevity and legacy. Through the strength in its walls, its power, its trade, its commerce, the city is going to stand for generations, for millennia, and through the city itself, my legacy will remain.
Make sure not to miss this episode because there are some crazy bits, including a brawl. We'll be right back after these sponsored messages.